What's up, guys? Here we are with another episode of Not Just Another Toy Review. For this week, like I said, I am going to get into the older ones, but yeah, I already gave it away. I didn't get my Goku. I'm still waiting on him, the newer one, so I thought it would be fun to actually go into an older release of the Goku, which I just recently got and I've been trying to get for a little bit, so happy to get him. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you who we're going to talk about today. Sun God Goku. Sun Goku God Goku Red God Goku. Sun God Goku. Yes, that is his name. And we've already screwed it up. So let's go ahead and just get into this guy. I'm going to change it up a little bit on you today. Again, I'm going to be going into more detail on what this dude can actually do instead of just in front of the camera. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So here we go, guys. Goku in his little plastic prison here. As you can see, he is the authentic version with the Tamashii Nation and the Funimation sticker, and he's also got this Bandai Collector's Shop, so you know he cool. He cool. And also right there and right there, just another sign that he is authentic and not $15 from eBay, which I just saw, which is crazy. But yeah, this dude comes with 3 interchangeable faces, angry, grinning, or gritting the teeth, and yeah, looks a little happy. A little happy right there. And also he's upset. And he also comes with some blasting hands, another blasting hand down here, some more. I'm gonna throw some hands at you, and another. I'm gonna throw a hand at you. I'm gonna pose like he's gonna hurt you, but yeah, let's go ahead and get this guy out and talk about him. Like I said, I've had him for a while, but you know, I like to do these unboxing things for you guys. And he's looking, I gotta say, he's looking pretty awesome. The shading on him is, it's great. He's still pretty tight too, which is nice, and that's good to know. And his hair is very, very shiny, which is cool because God Goku is super shiny and gets all his sparkles with his aura and stuff. But yeah, he's got the full 360 motion in both of his arms. He can split, not the greatest amount, like that's as wide as he can split right there. That's pretty much me doing a split. Yep, same thing as Goku. Right there. So I don't blame you, Goku. It kind of sucks that he can't do more higher kicking like his rival Vegeta, but we won't go too crazy into that. He's got his original symbol right there and back here, knowing, you know, he's OG form, and he's got the double jointed knees right here and double jointed arms, and he's got the bicep little rotator thing here. He's got his ab crunch just a little bit. He can do a little bit, and you can pull him up and make him taller, or push him down and make him a little shorter. And he's got his little ball hinge on his arm, or his hands on both of them, and his feet. A little bit more better range of motion than Vegeta. Can't really turn his boots around too much, but that's what it is. And he's got this little toe pivot right there. Yeah, he's a pretty alright guy. I like him, and I have Beerus, so I just want him to fight Beerus and just be like, Beerus, don't blow up my planet. That's my Goku impersonation. So sorry if that was too good for you. Or, you know, I can do the Japanese, which has made me not watch the Japanese Dragon Ball series this whole time. That sounds like which yeah, it's too much for me. But dude's pretty cool. He's got his sleeves with his gi, which, you know, all the Goku figures have. And he's got the 2.0 body right there with his little joints in his hips. And he stands at about boop, 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 boop. Top of the hair is 6 inches. Just right there. But his face is, I don't know, what is that? 5.5 inches. So he's normal size for Goku in comparison to his other ones. You've got Awakening Goku right here, which he looks about the same. Yeah, exactly the same. And then on the shorter end, you have Frieza, or Golden Frieza to be specific here. And he is appropriately scaled, just like all the Tamashii Nation and Bandai figures are. They're appropriately scaled for what they're coming out with. And just seeing Frieza compared to all these dudes, he's still so freaking tiny. Just a small little dude. Surprised that he could blow up anything with his size, but size doesn't really make that much of a difference. And our last comparison we have for this dude's size is my favorite. You guys saw me gush and all that other stuff last time I brought this guy out, and I wanted just to, I think I'm just gonna make an excuse to bring this guy out every time. But compared to Broly, he's tiny. I don't even want to put Frieza up against Broly. Like, you can't even see Broly. Broly is like, so here's a good size comparison of Super Saiyan God Goku. God, that's just hard to get out. Goku Red, thank you. Goku Red compared to Frieza and Broly. As you can see, Broly towers over everyone because Broly is a monster, and he almost broke my setup because he's too freaking heavy to show you guys. And Frieza is just a tiny little emperor that wants to act like he can do things, and in fact he can. But let's go ahead and take these dudes out of the shot and switch it up for a second. Okay, so another thing we also want to think about, and you're probably wondering just as well as I am, is can the Super Saiyan Awakening Goku fit on this dude? And so let's go ahead and find out. I'm here to let you know if it can or not. Ugh, every time. So freaking scary. Oh, God, did you hear that snap? I heard that snap. It scared the crap out of me. So yeah, yes he can. And he looks, kind of looks good. Look like this. Like I said, it did scare me a little bit because that snap was pretty loud. I was like, oh God, I broke him. Like, why? Why did I break him? Anywho, so yeah, I do have another Goku, but nobody wants to put that other mustard hair, mustard color Goku on a new figure like this. So let's just disregard that, and let's go ahead and jump into showing you guys what this guy comes with as far as accessories go. Alright guys, like I said, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. As you can see this dude screaming or grinning into your face right now on screen. But I just wanted to give you a closer up look of all these accessories that come with God. You know what? Red Goku. We've already been over this. Red Goku. What comes with Red Goku? So yeah, there he is. The paint apps on this guy look, I gotta say, pretty good. Like, I mean, all of their stuff is great to me, I would say. But there you go. Good job, camera. Always working with me, always. Yeah, he's got his little red pupils. And here's another face. Right there. Push that up just a little bit so you can see it. And it does have just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit of paint smudges in the eyes, which honestly it's understandable, and I wouldn't even noticed unless we were zooming up this much. But here he is screaming at you, just for you guys. Paint app's looking great, other than the smudge in the little eyeballs, but not smudge, but just a little paint blemish in the eyeball, which isn't too bad. And next one we have is he's happy Goku. Look at him. He's like, I'm a young boy. Shut up. No, you're not. You just got weird powers because everybody else gave them to you because you weren't strong enough to get them by yourself. Oh, all these rants about Goku. Can you guys tell that I don't really care for Goku that much, even though he's the hero of the show? Vegeta's my boy. But yeah, paint apps on this face, particular accessory, look really good. There's really no paint smudges or any imperfections on this. And he's got the mouth and the ears that line up pretty well. And you guys seen the hands before. Just roll that around for a second. You got that one. This is like a thing display, if you guys know what I'm talking about, all the old school people out there, Addams Family. And another one, blasting hand, the alternative version of the blasting hand, a key hand, or we can call it karate chop hand, but I like to call it a key hand because that's how you blast people sometimes. You just want to blast them with your thumb behind it, and there's another key hand right there. And here is a, what I like to call a technique hand, or throw some hands at you hand. Too many hands in this sentence. And lastly, another fist, which was kind of switched out with what else came with him. I'll go ahead and show you the other technique hand or key hand, or I'm sorry, throw in the hand right there for you. But they all look really great. From what I can tell, as far as the color, there is no color mismatch on his hands, between his arms and his hands. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Camera does not like the hand or the arm too much. Too much. Good job, camera. You finally failed me. All these times you work well, you finally failed me. So let's go ahead and go into one more thing, and we'll go into what he can actually do. So lastly, before we go into what he can actually do, I did also want to highlight that there is a ball joint right here, thanks again Will Smith, that helps his neck move a little more, gives him a little bit more dynamic range as far as his posing abilities go. And the paint apps, guys, I've already talked about this just a little bit, but the paint apps, the shading especially on his gi, his pants, and his knee right there, honestly, they're top notch. To me, they're top notch. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments below what you think of the paint apps, but to me, the little undershirt is just a tad bit shiny, just a tad, but not, you can tell. I mean, it's cool. And also, the blue kind of mismatches with his belt. If you look at his sleeve, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it in camera or not, but the blue on his sleeve compared to his blue on his belt and his undershirt mismatches compared to that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into all the super awesome things that Goku Red can do. So there you go, guys. Goku Red can do, I'd say, pretty awesome amount for, you know, what he comes with and everything. And, you know, there's really no gripes about this dude, honestly. I mean, like, he's a great figure. His, you know, like I said, his joint don't really go up that high, which is understandable because of the gi. The gi doesn't allow for too much, you know, expression with the kicking of the legs and of the sort. So as much as the arms go as well. And he's got the butterfly joints, so, you know, he can do a good bit. And the paint apps are, I mean, honestly awesome. Like, seriously, the shading and everything. The only gripe about that I have is the blue is just a tad bit darker than the belt and the undershirt. But you can hardly tell unless I tell you about it. And also, it's kind of hard to see in this video as well. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about him. Do you guys like him as much as I do, even though he's Goku? So I'm like contractually obligated not to like him as much as I need to, which is understandable. It's Kakarot. But yeah, let me know what you think. As far as the rating goes, I would give this dude I mean, he's really not that bad. Like I said, he does have some minor gripes with his hips, but 9 sensu beans out of 10. Sensu bean! Which is pretty great. Pretty great in my book. But if you disagree or agree, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks again for sticking around, watching the whole video, and doing this whole thing with me. Like I said, we're going to keep this a little different than last time. You're not going to see my ugly mug at the end of this video, which I'm pretty sure all of you are happy about, because no, it's not a good thing. It's not great. But yeah, remember to like, subscribe, comment. And also, another thing I haven't really been telling you guys to do is hit that notification button, the little bell. Letting you know when I post my new video. I try to keep it weekly and normally on Saturdays, but things happen, life happens, school happens. It is what it is. But yeah, just remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, because sharing is caring, and hit that notification button. Until next time, guys, have a great one.